there, this is going to be a general, intimate reading. And as always, with the intimate deck that I use, I think it's called the Sexual Tarot of Magic or something like that. It's a disclaimer that if you are not of age, like a child, if you are uncomfortable with seeing sexual images on this tarot deck, such as nipples, dry humping, sexual positions, things of that sort, please click the fuck off now. It's probably my most popular readings because most people are shocked to find out that I just recently bought this deck a couple months ago. You know, and I've been on YouTube since 2017. So I buy decks as I'm guided to buy them, and I've, you know, only was guided to buy this deck a few months ago. So many people are feeling this extremely strong Scorpio energy, right? Matter of fact, I might just group this all together. Do my Scorpio full moon reading with this intimate because it feels very connected. Now, Scorpio is very sexual energy, right? It's the lower extremities that Scorpio would rule because it's about everything below. Now, a lot of people are feeling this energy really strongly. I myself, I'm not really feeling all the other dark energies and heavy energies that people are feeling. All my clients and, you know, people who follow me are like, the energy is just crazy. I'm not feeling that dark, heavy energy. What I'm feeling more than anything is the very extremely sexual energy. That would be the sacral chakras. Some people are getting ready for union, and therefore it's like they're just, you know, your private parts calling out to the other person's private parts, and etc., etc. There's something about this Scorpio energy where it feels like what was hidden beneath the surface is going to rise up. It's going to ascend. That's why you have some people or some opportunities that you may have forgotten about that are coming out of nowhere. But it's not that it was coming out of nowhere. Remember, Scorpio is this energy about it's what you see or don't see, probably is the most important thing. So, for example, if you're looking at a lake, if you're looking at an ocean, and you see that it's still waters, how deep do those still waters go, right? It's about what's beneath the surface. So things that are surfacing for you, things that are coming forward, right? Opportunities that are being presented. It's not that necessarily it wasn't there. It could have just been beneath the surface and you didn't see it. It's time now. It's like a seed that's planted. The seed is planted below dirt, below soil. And when it's time, it rises up. And it's like, that's this energy we're feeling. It's like this time to rise up. Or it's time now for these opportunities to make themselves known. I feel that for those people that have done a lot of work on peeling away their layers, peeling away the layers, we may not be feeling it as much. For me also, I'm almost like a Scorpio in a sense because of, you know, the Kali Ma energy that I channel so deeply. It's people read my energy and go, you're a fucking Scorpio, bitch. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm an Aquarius sun sign and my Venus is an Aqua. But Aquarians and Scorpios can be very similar. I'm not feeling that heavy energy. I feel tired. In the mornings, I feel like I can't get up. Past 2 days, I woke up during the witching hour, I guess you could say. I think like 3 something in the morning. Just poof, my eyes open. And then kind of lay there for a bit, like what the fuck, nothing, go back to sleep. So that's not usually me too. I'm a very heavy sleeper. Things will start revealing themselves. I feel like a lot of you guys, people will start to reveal themselves to you. Something flipped almost immediately. The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands traditionally is a card about blocking something out, right? Fighting for something, possibly even defending something. But for me, I usually always see it as a block. The Tower energy, very Mars, very Scorpio energy. Because, you know, it's just that, it's almost malefic, it's disruptive. Not that Scorpio is disruptive, but it just has that feeling of it. And the Tower is also Aquarian energy in the sense of, because it's Uranus. And I know the Tower card is not Uranus, but it feels that way because the Tower is sudden and unexpected. If you've had obstacles blocking you from either meeting a person or number 2, having these great opportunities, the Tower is coming through to blast it all away. Seven of Wands is obstacles. I almost feel like many of you guys have had to, if you're coming into union with a particular person and it's like your person, like your counterpart, I feel like the obstacles were other relationships and other people, is what I feel. Because the look on this guy's face is not one of, I'm so fucking in love. It's almost like he's holding this person like, meh, like they're just there to keep him company. It's not an emotional attachment, it's detachment actually. And remember, Scorpio energy is that of feeling something very strongly, even if it's not known, even if they don't make it known. Very King of Cups energy, where I feel all these emotions, but I may not express it. Because again, it's what's hidden, it's what's beneath the surface. But with this full moon in Scorpio, everything's gonna come to light. What's been brewing beneath the surface like a fucking volcano, it's about to blow. Right? Things are like, if things were hiding, it's about to come and step forward now. And this would be all of the things that are for you, meant for you, everything that you're destined for, basically, right? Everything that you could possibly be aligned with, right? Because now you're aligning. It's about, have you done the work? Have you been stripping away all of these layers? Have you been allowing yourself to be refined? And through refinement of us working on oneself, I've had to go through karmic relationships. Another person may have also had to. This Seven of Wands is any obstacles, people, places, or things. It's as if they're dissolving, or the Tower is blowing them up. Oh, my lordy. The Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you are a Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles is something extremely solid, committed. Could be moving and career change for some of you, but this feels like commitment. Look at his face. He's almost like, oh, I'm fucked. This is the same dude too. Okay, look. Oh, I'm fucked. Ace of Pentacles is solid, committed. It's something that's tangible. This, for many of you, is an engagement, is what I'm feeling. Engagement or marriage. That's, you know, some of you might not even get engaged. You might skip straight to just fucking getting married. Shit. Scorpio has this energy of all or nothing. It's the same way I am as an Aqua. It's all or nothing. I either really love something or I really don't at all. It's just no in between. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what this energy feels like. There's no in between. It was, nope, I'm not feeling it. I'm totally in love. There's just no in between. That's that Scorpio energy. The Devil also can be about codependencies. A lot of karmic situations that we've all dealt with that were karmic lessons for us could have been that of self-sabotage and that of codependencies. Many people have learned those lessons. Many people have. And if you haven't, that could be why you're feeling this energy very strongly. Because it's being pressed out of you. It's being purged out of you, right? It's as if like you have a pimple and it's so tender because it's just filled with shit. And someone's trying to squeeze the motherfucker. It's gonna be hella fucking sore, isn't it? As opposed to people that have already done the purging and releasing, if they were to try and squeeze it, and it doesn't hurt. That's how I feel like I am. I'm going, honey, I've been squeezing and purging and doing all these things. Now, just because I don't feel it right now at this moment on the 17th, which is when I'm filming this, right? And the Scorpio full moon is tomorrow, the 18th, doesn't mean that a few days after the full moon, I won't feel something. Because sometimes the energy before and after the full moon are the most relevant. Something tells me that a few weeks, a week or two after the full moon, a lot of things are going to be revealed. Now, for some of you, could it be revealed on the very fucking day of the full moon? Well, sure. But usually I find that a lot of energy usually happens before or after it. Now, many people blasting through codependencies, right? Blasting through self-sabotage. Sorry, I just want to take my socks off real quick. Because I ran to the grocery store earlier and I had my tennis shoes on. I'm wearing my sweatpants and this really cute crop top. But my fucking socks are on and it's hot as hell in Hawaii. So many of you guys have already learned the lesson. See how you have the Ace of Pentacles here too with the Devil, which could be codependencies? For some of you, you guys have always thought that I have to, not everybody, now don't be DMing me saying it ain't you. I'm saying it right now, it ain't everybody. Some people's lesson has been, like some people always have to be with somebody. Commitment to you equals love. Being with a person, being in a relationship equals love. No, And this was the lesson that some of you needed to learn. More importantly, I feel like it was your final lesson, because many people were being presented recently with this very Six of Cups energy, where it was someone from our past coming back in offering something, and you had that option to entertain the past, whether it was fuckery or not, or to say, no, I'm gonna wait for this next door to open up. Those of you that are waiting for this next door to open up, it's gonna come. So that flipped out. Seven of Chalices is the card of illusions, dreams. I think I dreamed you into life. I knew I loved you before I met you. I will not stop singing even though I cannot sing. Because, unfortunately for you guys, they channel songs to me, so I gotta sing it out. Seven of Cups, it was illusions. What was illusionary will become clear. It's as if like you think you see something. I think I see something. I think I see something. I'm not sure. I think I see it. All of a sudden, oh, fuck, there it is. Seven of Chalices, Seven of Cups could be dreams. Many people have been having crazy dreams. Many of you guys are having prophetic dreams. Some of you are dreaming and it's purging out things. Past partners we may be dreaming of. Are we dreaming of them because we love them and want them back? Fuck no. But we're dreaming of them because it's almost like this release, this final goodbye, this final cord cutting or whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe it's a dream because it's that final purge out of your system of them. Okay, it could be many things, but more importantly, I feel like the dream state is how many people will start to remember. I think this Scorpio full moon is going to make a lot of people remember things, because it's things that were hidden beneath the surface, things that were hidden subconsciously are going to rise to the surface for many people. You need to remember some things because it's what's going to help you get aligned on your path, or what will help you remember who it is that you actually love, make you realize those people that you never loved. It's just realizations. Oh, we got the Emperor. Oh, he is just depleted, isn't he? Motherfucker been through hell. This would be a person that you would be encountering, or you, right? Whether it's female or male, or whether it's masculine or feminine. Energy is fluid, remember. This is a person that feels like they try to control the circumstances. It's this very stoic, in control energy of the Emperor, right? The Emperor is the fucking shot caller. And although we co-create with the universe, we co-create with the universe. So if the universe says that is no longer serving you and they rip it out of your hands, well, they're going to rip it out of your hands. This is a person that has had to recently learn the art of surrender and letting go. You or them, both. In order to get what I really want, I have to surrender. Because if we are too specific, it has to be this person, it has to be this job, they have to look like this. No, the art of manifestations is to feel what it is you want to manifest, right? It's to embody that of I already want to manifest it. It's the feeling like I already have it. But it's also about asking, believing, and receiving. So asking is putting your intentions out into the universe. Believing is the hardest part, because the believe part is to trust that it's going to come. And you release it and you let it go and you surrender. That's hard. Because for some people, especially like a type A personality, someone who's always in control, someone who thinks they know better than the universe, they're going to get dragged. This motherfucker was dragged. Look at him. He looks like he's been through war, because he has. The Emperor can be Aries energy, right? Mars, Tower energy, right? Remember, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so that's Plutonic energy. But it's all still very dark, or it could be seen as very disruptive, eruptive, malefic. Scorpio, just because they look calm doesn't mean they haven't killed you 3 times inside their heads. It's that kind of an energy. And then Aries is a little more loud about it and a little more action oriented. They pop off real fucking quick. Scorpios don't pop off quick. They don't. But when they pop off, you're dead. Like, it's that kind of a fucking energy. You see what I'm saying? This is a person who has fought. They have dragged through, held on too long, and then the universe dragged them. You're encountering someone who finally surrendered, is I guess my point. But I think that the Scorpio full moon has assisted in this. 6 of Chalices, 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Balance, 2 6s and a 4. Now, the 6 of Chalices is the energy I talked about earlier, the 6 of Cups energy. For some of you, this is a person coming back from your past that has gone through the ringer, that has gone through the dark night of the soul, the cocoon. Now they have wings, and now they're basically like a completely different motherfucker. And then some of you have gotten people that came back from the past that are wearing fake wings. Big part of the test was to be able to discern amongst the two. And then you have here the 4 of Wands, which is the card of union, right? 1111. It can be known as the twin flame card. This is my card for 2 people fusing together. Oh yeah. 2 becoming 1. Absolutely surrendering. They fit so perfectly into you. Remember I did that one intimate reading? I can't remember which one it was. Somebody got to remind me. Where I talked about and I channeled they fit perfectly into you. But they do. I've had encounters with people that it just didn't feel right. It felt off. It felt nah. And then you have encounters with people that feel like you guys were made for each other. This feels like 2 people that were made for each other. Born to love you. Made for each other, the perfect fit. The yin to my yang. 2 people here that are going to find that yes, our souls are connected, but so is my dang-a-lang to your vajayjay. Extreme sexual energy. And it's like this power outlet, like when you plug into each other, it's like zing. So the orgasms would be explosive. The connection would be explosive. You want to fuck them hard, but then you also want to make love to them. It has this energy of just savageness to it and carnal, primal. And then that of extreme emotional connection. It's everything. You have here the 6 of Pentacles, which is balance. 6 of Pentacles is being open to give and receive. But it feels like this bitch right here, she looked like she consuming something. Like she's overindulged in something. How interesting. But it almost looks like he's peeping in on her. He's afraid she's going to eat him alive. It has this energy space of she's devouring whatever she's eating, and she's just kind of really sexual. She's open to receive in more ways than one. Open up and let me come inside. She's hungry. She is. She is. She's hungry. She's hungry for him. Or hungry for her. Okay, take it as it resonates. It's like this thing where I have this insatiable hunger and only one person can satisfy me. It's like no matter how many relationships she or he would go through, it's not as satisfying as, they're always dissatisfied. They always feel this lack of. And then they meet another person that finally comes into their life who it's like, that they're not full. I mean, they're full, but they're It's like, you remember Edward Cullen says in Twilight how when they drink animal blood, it is okay, but it doesn't completely satisfy them. And then when they drink human blood, they're completely satisfied, but they want more of it. It's like this. It's like, you guys satisfy each other, but I want more of it. I cannot stop. I'm sitting here working with somebody. I'm at work, and I'm just thinking about writing a dang-a-lang. It's like he's at work, you know, or working with a client or something, and all he's thinking about is grabbing you and just, you know, it's just... Oh, that came out quick. Queen of Chalices, being open and receptive. Look at her, she's cuddling him in her bosoms. She's open. She's a fucking savage in the bedroom. But when that's all said and done, not only is she an entrepreneur, or not only is she, you know, the boss bitch of her business or of her company, not only is she a fantastic mother, but she's also extremely nurturing, and she's the calm in my storm, is what I'm hearing. This woman opens up and lets me in, and when I enter into her, I feel calm. Ooh, why did that give me like butterflies in my tummy? So he gets upset at work, he's angry, you're upset at work, you're angry, the two of you guys come together and fuse together, come, and then there's peace and harmony. But then I want to fuck you again. Ah. Ooh, the Scorpio full moon. It's like the wolf crying out to the moon too. You know, like a oh, it's like a hungry cry. I almost feel like that, like this energy, that sexual energy many of us are feeling. It's almost like us putting that call out there to our partner to say, I'm ready. Where the fuck are you? Let's go. Like how the wolf cries out to the moon. Ooh, the 8 of Wands, it's communication, movement, something's happening. This is also a portal. See how you have the stairs in the background leading up? As above, so below, there's a portal. 8 is infinite, abundance. But 8 of Wands can be travel. 8 of Wands can be communication. It's a shift. For some people, it could be seen as Cupid's arrow. It's everything. Just imagine energy coming quickly. So that would be communication or travel, or falling head over heels in love, maybe? Fuck, I don't know. What I can tell you is that they both feasting, honey. He's feeding her and she's feeding him with her titty. It's like we both satisfy each other. I was just talking about that. I satisfy you, you satisfy me. But I'm always hungry for you. I'm starving. There's 2 birds in this picture on the bottom here. You see drinking from this cup? Something about the birds are going to be really symbolic. Many of you could be seeing birds, different kind of birds too. I know some people that have been seeing hummingbirds. Some people have been seeing cardinals, mockingbirds. Some people have seen blue jays, canaries, whatever it is. It's this bird thing that's symbolic somehow. Communication or movement's coming very soon. Either it has before this full moon or it's going to start after. Just that will be very different for everybody. Remember now, the Scorpio energy is about what was hidden or beneath the surface is now being presented. It's making itself known. Justice was on the bottom of the deck, and I should have just grabbed it because she was staring at me. This could be Libra for some of you. Number 8 again. Roman numeral 8. Karmic justice. Balance, though. It's, for some of you, this is the roles are reversed this time and the tables have turned. Where you were, if it's a person from your past, you were really sure about them in the past and they weren't on board necessarily with the 4 of Cups. See the cup on the top here? Oh, look, there's a bird. I told you guys a bird would be symbolic. Look, see the cup on the top? and there's a bird right there. So it's like this particular cup in the past wasn't attainable or wasn't offered to you. You didn't offer it, or they didn't. I don't know who, but it's one or the other, right? It's not two of cups. It's not mutual. It's this cup is unattainable for whatever purpose. And then you have justice. Now the tables have turned for some of you. Some of you now, you're going to find that they're chasing that ass. Like you was chasing that ass. Just whatever it is. It feels like it's this karmic balance. Take that as it resonates, okay? Balance. It also feels very Libra energy. Very Libra rules that part of relationships. This is it's your lifetime partner. I don't know how else to put it. Libras can be like Scorpios and Aquas in that sense of we don't attach to a lot of people, but when we attach to a person, it's like for life almost, right? Like mating for life. I think it's like there's some animals out there that do this. Like I think it's like what, penguins and is it dolphins? I can't remember. They mate for life. Like they choose one lifetime partner because it has that feeling of like my partner for life. Whether this is an old person or a new, you take that as it resonates. For some of you, the Scorpio full moon reveals who the lifetime partner actually is. Whether it's through dreams or not, it's a revealing of something. And we have Temperance, which could be Sagittarius. Look at her, she's gorgeous. She's like a chemist or an alchemist. She's brewing something. It's intoxicating. It's magical. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Woo! I posted this one meme the other day on my Instagram, xi_missy_xi, that said, it was this guy and this girl hugging, and he goes, did you put a spell on me? And she says, honey, I am the spell. That's this. They're so intoxicated and in love. They think you put magic on them. But we don't do that. Fuck no. I'm not going to convince a motherfucker or put a spell on a motherfucker to love me. Bitch, please. Where? But they feel intoxicated. It feels like you just... I'm so fucking in love. I'm so attracted that it can't be... This has to be supernatural. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Go listen to the Annie Lennox version of I Put a Spell on You. It's almost like they're saying it though. They're saying you put a spell on me. Because it's so intoxicating. It's this magnetic pull. There's something in the energy, right? There is this magnetic pull home. But it's sexual. So people might misinterpret this, especially the people that are not as awoke as the rest of us. This sexual energy, what they're going to do is call an ex, call a fuck boy, call a fuck girl. What it is that all of this energy that we have inside of us needs an outlet. And the easiest one, as most of us know, is sex. Orgasm. So many, the kundalini is rising. I put a spell on you. Oh, they are entranced. A million bitches in the room and they're looking at you like this. I want to eat you alive. Wait till we get home. I'm going to fuck you hard. But I'm also going to hold you and cuddle and never leave your side. I'm going to give you the world, but you are my world. You drive me fucking insane. It feels so bad, but so good. It's like they want you so bad, they hurt. Physically. Ooh. Well, bravo. Well done. Shit. For some of you, the tables have turned here in this department. For some of you, it's a brand new person that they go, I ain't never felt anybody make me feel like this before. I don't know what this is. Is it love or am I dying? I think I'm dying. Because they're feeling all these crazy things, right? Especially if their chakras are aligning, if the kundalini is rising, if they're awakening, and they're really being pressed and pushed, right? To feel it. Look at that. The King of Chalices. King of Cups. So Scorpio energy. I'm so in love. And I'm trying to keep it under wraps. And I'm trying to not let it consume me. I'm trying to remain composed. I'm trying to not become obsessed. I'm trying not to let it keep me out of balance. I'm trying not to let this upset my entire world by taking over my world. It's like this person gets so sidelined to you, or them, or both of you, where it's like boom, and then all of a sudden, Queen of Wands, my God, they are so sexually attracted to you. With the Knight of Wands, sex moving really quickly too. Look at this. See the Queen of Wands? She is like almost teasing him. He's watching her. Remember, I just said that earlier, watching you. They want to eat you alive. Everything about you, the way you look, the way you smell, the way you sound, how you dress, your hair, your fingers, your toes, your legs, everything, super sexual. Knight of Wands can be sometimes just sex. And this is very sexually charged, but it's not just sex. Remember, we came out with the King of Chalices. He's in love. And he's feeling extreme emotions. Look at him. He's petting her. Because it's like he's staking claim. She's mine. Very Christian Grey energy. It's literally staking claim on her. She's mine. This would be public recognition also, in the sense of letting the world know she's mine. He's mine. And here we have the moon. What's hidden will come to light. Cycles and phases, right? But this is, for me, hidden. What's hidden will come to light. What is brewing beneath the surface. So for some of you, if it's a person that hasn't come and come forward yet with their feelings, they will. But this would be a person that has extreme feelings for you that are hidden. So maybe for some of you, it's this, oh, it's just sex. Maybe that's how it was in the past, right? Or maybe that's what both of you guys are trying to convince yourself of. It's nothing. It's just sex. Okay. Okay, look at the Eight of Swords. Obsession. Mental entrapment. Can't get you out of my head. Look at him clutching onto this sheet. Ugh. Fuck. It's like he's trying to restrain himself, right? He's like hanging on for dear life. He just wants to pummel this bitch. He just wants to lose himself in her, but he's trying to hold on. He's trying to take control. He's trying not to let it. Ugh. It has this feeling. I said it earlier, like, it hurts so bad, but it feels so good because it's just, ugh. And remember, these are very high vibe, seasoned people. So they, oh, 10 of Chalices on the bottom of the deck. The 10 of fucking Cups, emotional fulfillment. Happily ever after, having it all. I mean, hello. But this would be high-powered people, very high-vibed people. They would know how to balance themselves out because it's about balance. Does it mean that when we're high-vibed, we no longer feel negative energies? Of course not. We're human. We're going to feel these things. But we know how to become very self-aware and to balance it out. And this person's working overtime trying to balance out this feelings, honey. Scorpio full moon is not even just only about relationships and love. This could also be business opportunities that have been brewing and growing beneath the surface like a seed. Whatever seeds that were planted, put it that way. It's about to burst through. It's coming out from the dark. You guys hear me constantly channeling that song, right? Or that one line coming out of the dark. I am going to claim you. I'm going to come out from the dark. What's been hidden in plain sight. I keep channeling incognito, hidden in plain sight. For some of you, they've been just hanging around, watching, observing. Scorpio is very observant. They watch. They're not loud. They sit back and they blend in. It's so Scorpio energy. They blend in with the crowd. They're incognito. They don't want to be known. They're watching. They are strategizing. They're feeling it out intuitively. They're calculating, right? That's all like Scorpio energy. And then I feel it just comes to this one point of like, it becomes too much either to hide, or it's just they are ready. They're not letting fear hold them back. Remember, the more we awaken and become self-aware, well, they're going to realize what's holding them back. And they're going to step forward because it's time. It's like someone says it's showtime and the curtain opens. That's what this Scorpio energy feels like. Those things that have been hidden, or those things that were still being worked on, it's time now to be revealed. A lot of you have called these things in. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I keep pulling this. It's so Six of Cups. Now, this can be two things, guys. This can be a reconciliation with someone from this life that you've already had dealings with. Whether they come back in wanting to reconcile and they deserve it, and you say yes, or they come back in not deserving of it, whatever it is, whether you say yes or no to them wanting to reconcile, it could be someone from this life. But for some of you, it's a person you've never met yet in this life, but the souls are reconciling from past lives. Two of you made some kind of a vow in past lives to find each other. When you've both hit the highest frequency, which would be that of self-love, which would be that of I've learned all my lessons and I'm vibrating super fucking high. Is it the 144 frequency? I am vibrating so high, it's at a god/goddess type of a frequency, an emperor/empress energy. Very, very seasoned, right? Gone through all the shit. Now is a butterfly. Did we make that vow that when that happens, we will call each other in? It's magnetic too. Like I told you guys, a sexual energy is like calling out. It's like the wolf crying out to the moon. Come and get me. I'm ready. Woo! Bitch. Ooh, come and get me. I'm ready. Ooh, what the fuck? Let's get a Keepers of the Light card here. Ooh. But this would be not just love, like I said. This could be for everything. Opportunities too. Us crying out to the moon to go, I'm ready, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. It's that kind of an energy, honey. It's like, I'm ready. Are you? Ooh, yes, mamacita. Lady Venus. Venus is back home in Taurus, from what I hear. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. I told you. Everything is going to come to the surface. A lot of the dreams people were getting, it was downloads. A lot of memories people are getting. It's because things are being revealed at just the right time. But it's everything we went off about. Venus also is very, yes, it's, you know, beauty and things of that sort. But it's also sex. Creation, sexual, calling you home. It's everything about it. It's like you, and it could be a person that was right in front of you that you may have not seen the beauty in before, or vice versa. That's very possible. And that's how come it's like hidden in plain sight. Or for some of you, this opportunity or this person was purposely hidden from you so you didn't fuck it up because it wasn't ready yet. It's like when your kid goes, I want to eat the cake, and you all, it ain't ready yet. Shit, it's in the oven cooking. You gonna eat it raw? That's kind of like what the universe was saying to you. They were like, hello, it's cooking. Fucking wait. Cool your fucking jets. Shit. And then now it's when you forgot about the cake in the oven, now the universe is going, it's ready. Second we forget about it. That's how manifestation works. Via the path of least resistance. It's always when we stop looking and we stop asking and we stop wondering when that it comes in. Basically, immediately. Basically, immediately. This is a lifetime partner. This is the one. Come and get me. It's like this call has been put out there. Come and get me. I'm ready. All right, guys. If you want to book a reading with me, click on the description box below. All of my info is there. I'm going to be putting my prophecy bracelets pre-orders for it back up for sale. As you guys know, I've had to catch up with orders. All of the bloom bracelets are being mailed out. A very small portion, like 2 or 3 balloon bracelet orders had to be delayed because I'm waiting for people to clarify and confirm their address. You know, I print all my labels through PayPal, and sometimes when your address is kind of off, they'll reject it. So a couple people's orders didn't go out yesterday because it's something with your address. So please check your guys' emails, okay, and your spam. The good luck bracelets will be going out this coming week by, I would say, Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. So, and then, you know, we'll be all caught up. The Stars Born, very soon, set to be made and sent out. Those were quoted middle of May to the ending of May, right? So we're still right on time with those. All right, guys, so keep a lookout for that. And I don't know, I guess this is it. Crying out to the moon. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm getting hot and flustered. I need to go and like smoke a cigarette now. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'll see you guys soon. Love you.